G'day everybody, JP here, AAA Racing. Just want to give everyone an update where we're at with our race program. We're supposed to be going to Bonneville Speedweek to run the 50 without the bodywork. That's how I ran it when it crashed last year and locked up. So we still have a bit of unfinished business there. Alex, two-stroke stuffing's going as well, so we thought it was a good opportunity to catch up with him, and we've had a few chats on the phone, and be a good shootout anyway. A couple of 50s going for it. We've also got the bodywork. We could put on the bike and go a bit faster if need be to chase our own record over there. At the moment, what's holding us up? We've got a few delays. The economy over here is it's gone to the dogs with the war and the price of fuel. The flow-on effect is felt everywhere. You know, transport costs and food and costs. It seems like you can't walk out the front door in Australia at the moment without $200-300 going out of your wallet every day, doing nothing at all, just surviving. So Dad and I, one day we're like, we've got to go, you know, it's Bonneville. We might not get another chance. And next day we're like, oh, we shouldn't go. The economy's in the dogs. And then the next day we're like, oh, we've got to go. So we're sort of on this seesawing battle. At the moment, we're more no than yes. And another thing that's slowed us down is I've got some parts coming from Bidalot in France for the 50. I haven't even got the 50 engine back together yet. So, and they've been held up in UPS France now, been sitting still for 8 days. So, and we've had all sorts of communication with them because they're hazardous materials. We're talking about some cases with a crank in them and a barrel. I did joke to Arno Bidalot and said they're not really hazardous until they're in the mile with the nitro in them, but I don't know what's happening. We've contacted GPS and he's contacted, and we keep getting the runaround. So there is a box sitting in France still that I'm waiting on that should have been here a week ago now to put this engine back together. So if we don't get those bits, we don't go anyway. So we're just gonna, you can't go too crazy. It's starting to annoy me a little bit, the amount of emails and communication I've spent. And this is the second time in a row I've had trouble with UPS. Everyone else I've sent engine parts with previously, I had no problems. Last year in America, I got a barrel sent from France to America, and they went to deliver it twice to my friend's house, Tim, and he wasn't home. Then they went to send it back to France, like all in like a 6-day period. So you know what UPS can do moving forward. Anyway, there's a lesson there. I've got to thank a few people. I've got to thank Arno Bidalot at Bidalot Racing Technologies in France for his support. Moto Taznari for the reeds and keeping us going, for getting us ready for Speed Week. Amel Carbs, Barnett Clutches, Heron Forbes, Powerhouse Dyno, Top One Oil, Minimob, Kabuto Helmets, Rakondi, Brisbane for my new leathers, which I can't wait to jump in and have a ride. So yeah, at the moment we're sort of more not going than going, but I am on alert that we could, looking at airfares at the moment, they haven't jumped yet. We're still sort of in the, we can still afford to go. So really, I'm sort of leaving it in the hands of the gods at the moment. And if the engine parts show up and they all go together nicely and it turns over and I can throw it in my suitcase and get back over there, we will. I made the mistake when I left last time. I've got the bike spread over Elko, Nevada, San Francisco, Cali, and Los Angeles. So I do need to go to Los Angeles, San Francisco, and Elko to get the bike back together. There are parts everywhere in the way we left, you know. I'll be going to Elko anyway to see John Levi and hopefully borrow your trailer, mate. And my roller starters are there and a few parts. So that's where we're at with the US. We have the exciting news, of course, in Australia is that we have a second event planned now every year in November. We plan on running the 100cc. Dad's super keen, and we still want to chase at 140 mile an hour. We feel we really haven't got a shot at it yet. We went down there the other year, and we had a bad plug. Lost a few days with a bad plug. Hard to imagine that it just fell apart in our fingers towards the end of the week. And but then once we got it going, Mitchell ran 129 naked on the 100. So with the bodywork on it, you know, it's a high 130 mile an hour runner. As it happens, you know, we've got the fastest 50 sit on and the fastest 100 sit on. You know, Alex will be chasing us on the 50 over there, naked. I wish him all the best. I really hope we get there to hang out. Trimax Speed, George McMurray and Alan McMurray got their new vertically opposed piston set up, 100cc blown 2-stroke. I hope they get that going. A lot of R&D in that. It's it has all the promise in the world to get going, and I hope they get that going. I'd love to be there and running as well. I think even if I don't run, I'll definitely be there as a spectator to come say g'day. John Grieven and the guys at Oregon State University have been in touch, and I look forward to catching up with them too. They've got the same motor program I have, really, with the university students, the same base, I should say, the Derby 50, the GPR. So all good. That's where we're at. We're just hanging and waiting to see what happens. And one way or the other, look forward to catching everyone up at Bonneville as a spectator or a racer and saying g'day. And thanks everyone for your support. Hope that makes sense. And if it comes together, it's meant to be. Sometimes, you know, when things are super hard and things keep getting thrown up in front of you, maybe it's a sign. But yeah, we love to get there because we can't do it forever, and take these chances when we can. Over and out from Australia. Cheers, JP. See you on the salt.